just what are your plans for the off season and possibly playing or just doing individual workouts?
Yeah, I mean, probably take a little bit of a break here, just for maybe a week. I don't really want to lose a ton of the stuff I've worked on, and just trying to get my body back to full health. There's some
The internet has been in complete meltdown mode for the past 48 hours, and anyone who has even casually followed women's basketball knows exactly why. Rumors began exploding that Caitlin Clark, the undisputed face of sport and the rookie who fundamentally altered the economic reality of the WNBA, had finally reached her breaking point. Whispers spread that she was preparing to leave Indiana, switch cities, or even abandon the league altogether. Headlines multiplied, leaked offers surfaced, and now clarity has finally arrived. After a season defined by brutal fouls, jealous opponents, and a league establishment that often appeared threatened by her very existence, Caitlin Clark has officially made a move that reshapes the future of the sport. But the real question remains: is she truly leaving Indiana, or is something far bigger unfolding behind the scenes that casual fans are missing? To understand why the news of a new team has sent shockwaves through the sport world, you first have a look at the battlefield she just survived. From the moment Caitlin stepped onto a WNBA court, this was never just basketball. It was open warfare. Veteran players who had spent years claiming they wanted the game to grow suddenly delivered cheap shots, hip checks, and hard fouls the moment the spotlight followed Caitlin. It felt coordinated, it felt personal, and it was ugly. The most infamous moment came during the Chicago Sky game when Kennedy Carter delivered a blindside shoulder check while the ball wasn't even in play. Caitlin was waiting for an inbound pass when she was slammed to the floor in a hit that looked more like a football tackle than a basketball play. That moment ignited a national debate about jealousy within the league. While media outlets tried to downplay it as competitive intensity, fans recognized what was really happening. Caitlin was generating millions in new revenue, selling out arenas, helping secure charter flights for teams that once flew commercial. Yet she was being treated like an outsider in her own league. But the physical punishment wasn't the only signal that the establishment was uncomfortable with her presence. The real shock came with the Olympic roster announcement. Despite leading the league in assists, driving unprecedented viewership, and becoming the single biggest reason new fans tuned in, Caitlin Clark was left off Team USA. The official explanation was experience, but insiders and fans alike believed it was personal. The fear wasn't that she wasn't good enough. It was that she was too big. The image of Team USA playing in half-empty arenas overseas while Caitlin stayed home preparing to shatter records became the ultimate irony. That moment is when the outside offers intensified. While the WNBA debated her value, others were ready to pay whatever it took to get her. Ice Cube's Big Three League reportedly placed a historic $5 million offer on the table for just a handful of games, more than 50 times her WNBA rookie salary. Critics argued she should take the money and escape the toxicity. She declined, choosing loyalty to the women's game. But that decision came at a cost. It exposed just how powerful she truly was, and that power unsettled the league. This brings us to the off-season headlines dominating timelines everywhere. A new league called Unrivaled, founded by Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, emerged as a direct challenge to the status quo. Based in Miami and designed to compete for off-season attention, Unrivaled reportedly prepared a Lionel Messi-level offer for Caitlin Clark. Massive salary, creative control, and even equity in the league itself. A roster built specifically to highlight her strengths. A 3-on-3 format that creates space, freedom, and creativity. Everything a shooter and playmaker like Caitlin thrives in. The league even held a wild card roster spot open just for her, a power move that showed how willing they were to bend the entire structure to secure her presence. Yet while the basketball world focused on Miami, the real transformation happened quietly in Indiana. The Fever front office finally responded. After months of frustration, stagnation, and misused talent, head coach Christy Sides was fired, a move fans have been calling for since early summer. The offense had often neutralized Caitlin, forcing her to defer while absorbing relentless pressure. Then came the hire that changed everything. Stephanie White. Just a coaching change. It was the birth of a new team. Stephanie White is Indiana royalty. a former Miss Basketball, former Fever player, assistant coach during the franchise's 2012 championship, and most recently a proven head coach with the Connecticut Sun. More importantly, she understands a modern game: pace, spacing, movement, and accountability. Under White, the Fever aren't just adjusting. They're rebuilding entirely around Caitlin Clark. In White's system, Caitlin won't be isolated at half court fighting double teams alone. Player movement, cutting, spacing, and defensive accountability will define this team. White is known for standing up for her players, something Caitlin lacked during her rookie year. Under this leadership, physical targeting won't be ignored, and protection won't be optional. This shift also unlocks Caitlin's partnership with Aaliyah Boston. What began as an awkward fit evolved into a devastating pick-and-roll duo late in the season. With a coach who excels at developing post players, the Clark-Boston combination has the potential to become the Shaq and Kobe of the WNBA. The roster didn't change, but the way it's used will be radically different. The rumors haven't disappeared entirely. Expansion teams like the Golden State Valkyries loom, backed by deep pockets and big market appeal. Trade whispers will always follow Caitlin. Every team wants her. Indiana knows that if they don't win and win fast, the pressure will only intensify. Add in the league-wide CBA opt-out, rising labor tensions, and Caitlin's unmatched ability to drive ratings, merchandise, and ticket sales, and her leverage becomes undeniable. She is no longer just a rookie sensation. She is a financial engine of the league. This new era also marks a shift in Caitlin herself. The smiling rookie has evolved. She talks back now. She stands her ground. She's embraced the edge. Stephanie White's gritty coaching style fits perfectly with this evolution. Caitlin Clark is done trying to be liked. She's here to dominate. So the confirmation is in. Caitlin Clark is staying in Indiana. But everything else has changed. This isn't the same Fever. This isn't the same system. And this definitely isn't the same Caitlin Clark.